You're killing your kid?
Officer,
he's dead? Why?
I shot at him, bro. I didn't know.
Shot at him?
I didn't know I was the back.
Shout out to the Cows gang. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer. You already know what it is. Victim or volunteer? Kick in the introduction. Yeah, Cows gang, we got to talk about this unfortunate story right here, man. You have an 11-year-old who was killed in Las Vegas, Nevada by a 22-year-old dude by the name of Tyler Matthew Johns. It happened on a Friday, and he's been charged with first-degree murder and other offenses like discharging a firearm, an occupied vehicle. It looked like it happened in Henderson, so not Las Vegas, Henderson, Nevada. And we definitely got to talk about this. First, I want to say, take a look at this mother. He looked crazy. He looked weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Looked like something wrong with him. But, you know, they say you can't judge a book by the cover. But sometimes I think it's good you do.
Truth is what it is.
Now, the 11-year-old boy is identified as Brandon Dominguez Chavaria. And he was in a car with his stepfather. And evidently some happened where the stepfather was arguing with Mr. Johns and ended up being in an accident, and then he ended up shooting, not knowing that his son was in the car. I got the video where he was calm, saying that he didn't know his kid was in the car. I believe he said he didn't know that kid was in the car, and he was ready to get arrested because he knew what he did was wrong. I want y'all to check this out, Cascade. Check it out. Check it out.
You're killing your kid?
Officer,
he's dead? Why?
I shot at him, bro. I didn't know.
Shot at him?
I didn't know I was in the back.
I showed you. Roll medical. Come on, unit. Hang on.
We were road raging. He came up around the side, like on the merge, you know, where what's the one that takes you northbound, eastbound over there?
Where's he going at right now?
He's in the car on the passenger side.
I gotta figure everything out.
Yeah, no, it's 100% my fault. I shot at him, dude.
Okay.
I didn't even know you had a kid in the car.
Got stay in control. There's a kid shot in the back seat. Notify supervisors and stuff. Thanks, bro. I'm so sorry. Do you have your ID? Okay. Just.
I'm going to school.
Take a minute when you get a chance. I need your ID. I'm so sorry. Okay, we'll get this all taken care of. Whose car is this? Do you mind having a seat in your car with him and just chilling?
Him in my car.
No, okay. Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, he has to stay. He's a witness. Shut your mouth, sir. I understand you're upset. I can't even imagine what this will be.
Coming in the line, you know the line is one.
So you're merging here? Okay.
For the line, and then this car.
He came up on your right, he turned up on you? Okay. So when did he shoot?
Here in the...
Was he still in his car or did he get out?
Yeah, no. Him get out, but me, boom, it's okay.
So he got out and then shot at you?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. I saw him like that and get out and me, it's all crashing for stop, you know?
Okay. Was he on your... So after the crash is when he shot?
No, after no.
He shot and then the crash? Okay.
And the need for stop because I don't see my kid.
Yeah.
And then it's been truck crash for stop the fucking car.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Is there any chance that the kid will be okay?
There's always a chance. I don't know. I've seen, after 20 years, I've seen kind of everything happen. So I won't say it's not possible. I won't say anything could happen. If you're a praying man, I would be praying a lot for him right now.
Man, what y'all think about that, Couch Gang? I cannot imagine as a father being there, standing next to the motherfucker that killed my son. And even if that was my stepson, I still don't imagine just standing there, crying, rolling on the floor. I'd be beating the out of dude. I don't give a But, you know, people do things differently. And dude was calm about it. He was like, yeah, I did it. And he was like, arrest me. He knew he was going to jail. And some people in the comments were saying that it was the stepfather's fault and he got his 11-year-old son killed. But we'll get into the comment section after you watch this news clip and get more detailed information on this unfortunate situation. So let's check this one out, Couch Gang. Let's check this out. Again, this is definitely an unfortunate situation. I don't wish this on nobody. And prayers to the family. Check it out, y'all.
An update to the deadly road rage shooting that took an 11-year-old boy's life. He has been identified as 11-year-old Brandon Dominguez. The Clark County School District confirming a student with that name was also attending Hannah Marie Brown Elementary School that is near Gibson and 215. In a message to parents, the principal said, in part, it is never easy to lose a valuable life, especially at a young age, and we will truly remember them as part of our Brown Bear family. Good evening. I'm Marie Mortier.
And I'm Latoya Solomon. Today, we're also learning the suspect, 22-year-old Tyler Matthew Johns, claims that he didn't know the child was in the car. And that's according to the arrest report from Henderson Police. News 3's Tiffany Lane is now live outside Brown Elementary School with the details for us.
Yeah, Latoya, we know that not only do we have a family in mourning right now, but the entire community is mourning, just shocked by what happened here, saying it never needed to happen. Now today, we're learning more about what did take place on Friday morning, as well as the steps that Brandon Dominguez's stepfather took once he realized the boy was shot. In a GoFundMe created by Brandon Dominguez's uncle, the 11-year-old was called, quote, the light of our family, our happy, loving boy with the biggest heart. On Monday, Henderson police shared new details about what happened Friday morning when Brandon was killed while his stepfather was driving the boy to school. According to an arrest report, police say as Brandon's stepfather, Valente Ayala, was merging onto the 215 Beltway from Interstate 11, a Hyundai Elantra driven by Tyler Matthew Johns swerved towards his Chevrolet Traverse. Police say Ayala believed Johns intended to ram his car.
Two vehicles became involved in a road rage incident when they began jockeying for positions, trying to pass each other on the congested freeway. One vehicle tried to pass the other vehicle on the shoulder, and at that time, both occupants of their vehicles rolled the window down and got into a verbal exchange.
That's when police say Johns fired one round into the Chevrolet. Ayala said he believed Johns intended to shoot him, but instead hit Brandon because of their speeds. Ayala told police he turned around and saw the child was shot in the head. Police say that's when Ayala rammed into Johns to prevent him from getting away, causing the Hyundai to collide with another car. Ayala got out of the car and confronted Johns, according to the report, and a Metro officer intervened. Ayala accused Johns of killing his son, while Johns admitted to the officer that he fired his gun, claiming he did not know the child was in the back. Johns was taken into custody and blood was discovered inside the Chevrolet, and Brandon was deemed beyond help. Henderson police pleading to the community following the deadly incident.
It is not worth it to engage in this type of behavior on either party. So we have to do better as a city, we have to do better as a community.
Now tonight on News 3 at 6, hear from parents at the school and what they have to say about this devastating incident. I know a lot of parents are holding their kids tighter after what happened on Friday here in the community. Reporting live from Henderson, I'm Tiffany Lane for News 3. Back to you.
Now, Cal's Gang, like I said, this is definitely an unfortunate situation. And one thing about when you have your children with you, you have to protect your children at all costs. Gas stations, at the store, crossing the street, on the expressway. And one thing I know how it is, you on the expressway, you're trying to come on, and all of a sudden they see you coming, they want to speed up. I've seen them do that dumb shit. Purposely speed up so you don't get on the ramp. Semi-truck drivers do that a lot too. But if you want to play the racing game, do that without your children. You know, if you want to play that risk, do it without your children. Because you don't want your child to be in an accident, and you definitely don't want no road rage bull like this go on, you know? So what I want to do is go into the comment section on X, what a lot of people were saying about this unfortunate situation. Now you notice that cop said basically it's both their faults. And that's what people are saying in the comment section. That's basically what he was saying. He said it clearly, both parties. In other words, it all just don't fall on, you know, the shooter. Let's check out the comments. Hey, these comments are crazy, man. These comments are really crazy. As I scroll down, you know, a lot of people are criticizing the police having more empathy for the shooter than the actual victim or the victim's stepfather. And as I'm looking, I'm seeing this guy by the name of Michael saying, cop was nicer to the shooter than the father. This person said, this cop did an awesome job here, screaming shut up at an obviously distressed father whose son was just murdered is unacceptable. No empathy at all. Now, yeah, you saw the video that he was talking more to the stepfather than he was to the shooter. I agree. This dude said $20,000 bond is so disrespectful to that young man who paid the ultimate price because a weak ass boy had a traffic tantrum. White fragility has peaked to levels never imaginable. But again, your average, I ain't gonna say that, your average C is appalled of everything and accountable for absolutely nothing. This dude said, pure KKK. If he was black, he would have been slammed to the ground, told to stop resisting, frames, and had stripped, and definitely no phone calls from the vehicle. Perfect example of white privilege. This person says, the officer told the man who just lost his son to shut his mouth. In fact, he yelled at the man. He asked the suspect how he was doing and uncuffed him so he could call his job to let him know he wouldn't be there. What? You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. I'm not gonna read the rest of it, but like I said, it was some people that was saying that it was, you know, it was his fault. And it was people also saying that it was the stepfather's fault. You know, it's crazy. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Nobody cares about our children. Nobody cares. That's why you gotta be careful all the way around. So what do y'all think about this Couch Gang? Do you think that it's the stepfather's fault for, you know, arguing back and forth with a guy? Do you think he was wrong for trying to, I guess, get on the expressway before he drive past? Or do you think that he's also an innocent victim just as much as his stepson? But Couch Gang, you already know what I want to know. When it comes to the stepfather, I got to know, is he a victim or volunteer? And when it comes to good old Tyler Matthew Johns, 22-year-old who was just trying to go to work, I also got to know, is he a victim or volunteer? Again, I want to say prayers to the 11-year-old and his family. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.